Okay, boys and girls, we're going to learn another one of the military songs today, and this one is a Navy song. It's about the Navy, and it starts out, anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh. Okay, anchors aweigh means, I'm going to show you what it means. This is an anchor. Up on the ship, there's a big wheel like this, and there's a big rope that goes around the wheel like this. And then it goes down into the water like this, and there's an anchor on the bottom of it. And this is called the anchor of the boat. And what it does, it sits in the bottom of the water, and when it's stuck down in the dirt, the boat can't go anywhere. So when they get ready to go somewhere, they say, anchors aweigh, anchors aweigh, but they spell it differently than we spell it. And now I'm planning on writing it for you, so I'm going to show you how it's spelled. This says anchors, ANCHORS. That's, you would think it was spelled differently than that, but it's not. Anchors aweigh. Now it's AWEIGH. It's not spelled like I'm going away. Anchors aweigh, my boys. Now I'm going to tell you who's saying that. The captain of the ship. He's saying, we're taking the anchors away, my boys. We're taking the anchors away because we're on our way. So it goes, anchors away, my boys. Anchors. These are the first words of the song. Anchors away, my boys. My boys. Anchors away. Okay, now I'm going to draw the boat. What happens is the ships are up at the shore, and right up at the shore, there's a bunch of huge, big, round posts there. And what happens is the ship, when it gets up to the shore, it ties up to these posts. But that's what it is. And here we're right on the shore of the water out there. See? And then these posts are right here, and then they can tie their boat up. They let the anchor down, and then they can tie the boat up. So this is the edge right here. Now here's the boat. Now I didn't make a real big one because there's no room. But this is the boat right here. And here it is right here. Here's the rest of it. Now we're looking at the back of it. We're not looking at the front of the boat. We're looking at the back. And see, there's the wheel that has the anchor on it. This is the anchor. Anchors aweigh. Okay? And that's the anchor. It just goes down in the water and rests in the sand, but they're pulling it up right now, so it's not in the sand. The sailor up here is pulling it away, and I'll draw him right now. Here he is right here. Here's his little sailor hat. Right there, there's his little hat. There he is right there. And he's got his arm right here. And he's up here. Right there's his hand, because he's pulling the anchor up. He's pulling the wheel up, okay? So there, that's the sailor right there. And here is the American flag, because they're Americans. So here's the flag, here's the stars, and these are the stripes, okay, like that. And this is the rest of the boat. So I'm going to draw the top part of the boat right here, okay, and then this is all part of it, and here's another part. And then it has some some ropes coming down. So I'm just going to do it like this. This is kind of an old-fashioned ship. Our ships today aren't like this, but when this song was written, it was really different than it is now. Their ships had sails and things on them. So that's a boat way out in the water here, and here's a boat over here in the water. Now I'll draw some water around the boat. This is a boat. Okay, and then here's its sails. See? And here's another one out here, farther away. Now I'm going to put some water up. Now when you draw water, it's always a straight line, totally straight, because if you just never see waves way out there. If there's any waves in the water, they're like this. See? So the waves are here, okay? And out here, they're out in front. But the edge of the water is always a straight line, okay? So there's anchors away, my boys, anchors away. The next words are farewell to college joys. What it is a lot of these sailors have been going to college and they've been having a great time in college, a lot of joy they had in college, but now they're in the military and they're in the Navy, and so this sailor right here is waving goodbye to his college. And there he is right there, and here's his hair and stuff and his ear and his face. Okay, and then he's already dressed up, ready to go. So the sailors have what they call a midi collar, a special collar on their shirt, on their jacket. And so there's the tie. And there he is. Now he's waving goodbye. He's waving goodbye to college, okay? And I'm just trying to draw him here a little bit so you can see what he looks like. And he is waving goodbye to college. And he's got some buttons. These guys had buttons on there. And a star on his for America. Okay, and we'll put some stripes on his shirt. And then we'll come down. And their pants were weren't tight at the bottom. They were called bell bottoms. But they came out like that, out at the bottom. And this is his midi collar right there. Okay, and then his shoes. Okay. And put some ties on them. And then the other foot. And here's his other foot. And ties on him. Okay, there we have it. Now I'm going to draw the college. And this was a long time ago, so the colleges weren't near so big as they are now. But this is the college. He's saying goodbye. I'm not going to be there this time. I'm going to be very busy serving our country and keeping us safe. So I'm going to draw some plants around it. Okay, and this is the door to the college right here. A big door where people go in. Just a big door where they go in. And then here's the other side. And I'm not going to draw the full windows, but I'm going to show you with the windows where the classes are. See, in the college. And then I'm going to put some more shrubbery. Shrubbery means bushes. That's a word for bushes. Shrubbery. Okay, that's the college. And I like the name of this college, so I'm going to call it Northern Arizona University. NAU, that's it, okay? Now I'm going to write the words. So I'm going to farewell to college joys. So this is going to say farewell, FAREWELL, farewell to college, 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 and I said joy. They had joy. So it's farewell to college joys, JOYS. Farewell to college joys. Now I'll tell you what happens. Now it tells why they're going, because it says we sail. That means they're going to get on the ship and they're going to go. We sail. See, okay, sail, S-A-I-L, at break of, you're going to like this, at break of day, and then it keeps on going, goes yay, yay, yay. So I'm going to put the back end of the ship. Okay, here's the back end of the ship, and I'm just going to, this is just so you know. So now here's the back of the ship, and the reason they're heading out. They're heading out, and remember how I said the water is always straight? So here's the water out there in the back, way out there, and guess what? How do we know it's day? It's daybreak, because right here is the sun coming up. So they're leaving right when the sun comes up. Okay, and so they're leaving when the sun comes up. They're sailing at break of day, but they don't say we sail at break of day. They don't finish it right there. We sail at break of day, A. Okay, the next words are they're just singing about what's going to happen. So now they're saying, through our last night on shore. Through our, these are the sailors singing, our last night on shore. On shore. Shores means they're still on land. But they're on land next to the ocean. To our last night on shore. Hail to the foam. They're going, hail to the foam. It's not a bad word. It's like, it's a word, a congratulations type. Hail to you. Hail to the foam. Hail to, what are they doing? They're saying, here we come. And what is the foam? The foam, if you've ever been to the ocean water brings in waves, and the waves come up on the shore. And when they come up on the shore, they cause foam. So almost like soapy water. So I'm going to put some foam. Okay, this right here, I'm going to use a ruler so I go straight. But this is the dock right there where they've tied their ship up, and they're leaving now, and they're off on their ship. Now I'm going to put a straight line here so that I make it so it'll be straight. Okay, so here's that's the some places they're just big logs all right close together. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making these. This is the edge. This is the sand out here, the edge of the water, and this is the water out here. And the boat is out here, and it's ready to leave through our last night on shore. Hail to the foam. Hail to the foam. Yay. Hail, hail. They're saying goodbye to the foam. So now I'm going to put some foam here so you can see it. This is foam. Foamy water. It happens when the waves come. Sometimes it just looks like foam. So that's the foam. Just remember, foam is like soap suds, kind of. So here's the boat. It's going out, and now here's the water by it. Okay, this one, I put this one to be the USS Arizona. And I'm going to tell you about the USS Arizona while I'm drawing it. One time, a long time ago, the we had all of our boats and everything all tied up, all the anchors were down, and they were in Hawaii. And all of a sudden, the enemy planes came and they just started bombing our boats that were all in the water. We didn't know they were coming, and there was nothing anyone could do about it. And the ships were, the sailors live on the ships, and they were living on these ships, but they were on the dock. They were edged to the, sort of close to land, so they were on close to the dock. But, and so in the daytime, they could go out and go to places and go shopping and do things like that. But here's the anchor here's the anchor wheel. Now the anchor's all pulled up now because they're gone. Okay, and here's the edge of the water right here. Remember, I told you it's always straight. This is water. This is water. And this is just the back of the ship. I'm not making a lot of it. And to show you it's night, I'm doing a moon right here. See that? So now I'm going to say the words. Through our last night on shore, this is the shore, hail to the foam. Okay? So now you have an idea. I think I'll make the boat go up here a little bit. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now you've got that next set of words. Through our last night on shore, hail to the foam. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my story about the USS Arizona. They named some of the ships after different states, and one of them was named the USS Arizona, and it was one that got bombed. And all those men were on that ship, and it sunk that ship down in the water. They were further out. They weren't right next to the shore because there was too many of them. It was our whole Navy was all stationed there in Hawaii. And it hit that Arizona, and it sunk it. And it sunk it with all those sailors in it. And you know what? If you were to go to Hawaii today, you can go, and they've built a thing over the top where it's got aisles on both sides, and this is all glass, and you can look down in there and you can see the sunken USS Arizona, where it sunk with all the men on it. And that wasn't the only ship it happened to. They just practically destroyed our whole Navy. And I'm telling you right now, the United States was mad about that. And boy, they won that. They went then, and they won that big battle. You ask your parents when you get home about the USS Arizona and how it got sunk in a battle. Okay, now this is the very last words. Until, now the sailors are saying this, and they're telling anybody that's watching them. Until we meet. What does that mean? We meet again? Because they're not going to see anybody. They're saying goodbye to all their friends. Most of the sailors are saying bye to some girl, either their wife or their girlfriend, until we meet once more. Once more. That means when they come back from being on their duty on wherever they're going, until we meet once more. So they're talking to the people on the shore. Here's wishing you. Here's HERE. And if I put apostrophe here, that means that I'm leaving out an I. So that means here is, but we don't say here is, we say here's. And so we left out the I and we put this apostrophe there. Here's wishing you. Now the people on deck, are the people out here, they're saying this. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you, they're talking to the sailors, a happy, a new word for you. Now we're going to learn it. Happy voyage. Voyage is a trip on a ship. If you go on a trip and you're on a ship, it's called a voyage. Voyage. V-O-Y-A-G. A happy voyage. They're wanting them to come back happy and safe, huh? A happy voyage home. So the people on shore, which you're going to see in a minute, okay, until we meet once more. These are the people on the shore, and they're waving goodbye. Now, I'm going to put the boat here, and let me show you what the sailors all do. Let me get some water under it. Okay, and I'm going to make, this is the top of the boat, and then they have a deck. And on the deck, they always have, I'll show you. It's a thing, goes like this. And it's a railing, okay? See that? That's the railing. And now I'm going to put the rest of the ship back here so you can kind of, it's not really the way they look, but it's close enough so you know it's a ship. I think I'll put the flag up here. The United States flag, okay? There. That's the flag. Okay? Now, and we'll put some holes like this, make it, okay, but now with my pen, I'm going to draw all the sailors here, and they're all standing there to wave goodbye. They're all along the edge here. They're all there to say goodbye, and I'm going to put their hands up in a minute, okay? Now put their hats on, their sailor hats, okay? Sailor hats, okay? Okay, and then I'm going to put their arms up, some of them, not all. So here's their hand up, waving goodbye. They're waving goodbye to people. See? Wave goodbye. 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 We're leaving, but we'll be back. We hope everything goes okay for us. They're all waving goodbye, see? All right, now here's the shoreline again. Okay, and I'm not going to go to a lot of detail because I want you to be able to sing this song. Okay, and if we spend too much time drawing, you know how I am about that. Okay, that's those logs. And now, here are the people all saying goodbye. They're all saying goodbye, waving goodbye. There's families there, and there's all that of people saying goodbye. Here's the girlfriend, here's the mom and dad, here's the little brother. They're all waving goodbye to the sailors. Okay, boys and girls, now because the fun lady is too old to sing anymore, I'm going to point to the pictures, and the other fun lady is going to sing for you. Okay? So it starts out, Anchors Aweigh. Anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day. Through our last night on shore, hail to the foam. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home.